Hello, amazing people. Hello, and happy Monday. And I hope you're having a great day. And I hope you're feeling great today. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. I'm looking forward to, a positive day, a positive week, a positive month. That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to let a lot of y'all know that I received um, a lot of your messages and things like that, and that's why I wanted to go live, and I also wanted to just like keep y'all in the loop of what's going on with me. I want to go live more, y'all. I really do. Um, and I'm just praying that that changes soon, and I'm able to go live. I would love to go live like every single day in the morning. And just give that empowerment session in the morning because I know how people sometimes struggle with starting a day. Hey, I see y'all come in. I missed y'all so much. I got y'all messages, y'all saying y'all missed me and y'all need a live and stuff like that, and I feel bad when I get those messages sometimes, but I promise y'all that I'm trying really hard, to just, get into a better, situation. And we will soon. And I just want to be, settled, in my own place and stuff. And to be able to go live every day. I want to bring lunchtime live back, either go live. Would y'all rather me go live in the mornings or would y'all rather me go live at noon? Noon, between noon and 1 o'clock. Um, so y'all kind of just let me know. Embrace the grace, hey. um, hey, it's Juju. Hello. Thank you. So, I have been preparing though, cause y'all know when I buy my house, I told myself I'm gonna sit at the closing table this summer and I'm gonna buy a house. I speak it every day into existence, So I said, you know what, I'm a move, I'm gonna go from this situation and move right into a house. Okay. That's what I'm believing in. That's what I'm standing on. That's what I'm speaking to existence all the time, and I'm going to build me a media room, for my lives and my talk show. I've been branding the talk show, y'all. I've been working about 13 hours. I've been not taking no days off. I've been working the weekends and things like that. So, when the blessing does come, I have everything, the TV, the talk show is coming together beautifully. It really, really is. And I'm excited about it. I was able to go back and look at some numbers that we did before. Listen, we were doing like 13 million in 1 month when I was on a talk show, 9.1 million in 1 month. I'm just like, wow, just amazed and so excited. A lot of people telling me like the talk show helped them, people being able to call in and give their views and give advice and things like that. And we need to be in those type of spaces where there's healing, where there's encouragement, where there's empowerment, where there's different views. We need to be in those type of spaces. Some people told me that they really never ever got to vent about many things that was going on with them until they called into my talk show. That's the first time that they were open, they felt safe to be able to be open about what they went through, and that's what type of space that I want to create with this show. So I have been working on the show during this time. I've been just preparing for the blessings period, but I'm excited because I can see the talk show studio, I can see my media room, you know what I mean, I can see everything set up, I can see me going live at a designated time every single day. I can see me doing a talk show every single week. I can already see it. So I know what that means when I can see it, y'all. I'm just trying to get things together now. So, to make that move. I'm still in Pennsylvania, trying to make that move to Georgia now. So I'm working, y'all. I'm working around the clock. That's why I really haven't been able to go live. And, I really apologize. I miss y'all too. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much. I know God has not forgotten about me. And that's what I think I want to talk about today. I think a lot of the messages I read, people think God forgot about them, and He did not. He did not. I'm never going in this situation, y'all. I think about it every day. I think about I did absolutely nothing to be, homeless basically. Staying with family. I never, not homeless technically like that, but without my own, I didn't do anything. And on top of all that, I walked away from the situation with asthma. You know what I mean? Having to take a nebulizer every day, you know? And it's like, you know what? But God, you know, I don't know what situation that you may be, going through right now or what you in and what was unfair. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something, it hits different and it hurts different when it was unfair. When you know that you did everything in your power to do the right thing. You see what I'm saying? And people still did the wrong thing against you. But God, and that's just what I've been standing on. I've just been thankful, you know, to be able to be with family at this time, still having the strength to go on, y'all. I'm up every day. I'm working on the academy. I'm working on branding my talk show. You know what I mean? So it's like I just keep moving forward, and I still wake up with a smile on my face, and I still expect to have nothing but a great day, and nothing but a great week and a great month. Like that's just where my mindset is, no matter what's going on around me, whatever, no matter what decisions that other people make that may, affect me, I'm like, okay, that's the decision that that person made, but I got to move forward. You see what I'm saying? Because I have things to do. I have a powerful purpose. I can't at this point, I can't fall apart. You see what I'm saying? I can't do that because I recognize that the situation, the distraction was sent to for me to fall apart. It was sent on an assignment so Shalakemia falls apart. Because if Shalakemia falls apart, Shalakemia stops talking. And that's the goal of the enemy, for me to stop talking. And it's like he wants me depressed so bad because he know how I am when I'm depressed. I shut all the way down. I disconnect from everything. You see what I'm saying? Nobody has access to me. Nobody, nothing. So if nobody has access to me, nobody has access to the gifts that God put down on the inside of me. If nobody has access to me, I can't speak into nobody. I can't pour into nobody. I can't save someone from committing suicide. I can't tell somebody, listen, I got the same tumor you got. And if God can bring me through, he can bring you through. You see what I'm saying? So it's the attack is really like on me, so I stopped talking. I stopped speaking, so I stopped loving, so I stopped caring, and what's so ironic, like I got a message from somebody I used to date yesterday, you know, and and they were very apologetic to me, they were apologetic, and they were saying, I'm gonna show. Can I show it to you? I wonder if I can show you the message. I think I can show you. Yeah, here it go. Hold on. Let me see if I can share it with you. And I'm showing y'all this for a reason. Y'all see it? So this person sent me this, and he's like, I apologize for everything. Can I do something special for you, please? I'm not giving up neither. I really miss you. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I had to like disconnect. I have to disconnect from, those type of situations. No matter how much I love somebody and care about them, I have to disconnect from those situations because I really believe in that at the end of the day, when people really care about you, and people, really, really love you, they're going to support you in the space that you're in. You see what I'm saying? If I'm your friend or I'm in a relationship with you, I'm going to support you. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna empower you. I'm gonna inspire you. I'm not going to sit up and I'm not going to hurt you, which is going to put you in a different space from walking in your purpose and doing the things that you need to do. I'm not going to sit up and have you wondering or worrying or, oh well, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Or I'm not going to do that, for the simple fact that I don't want to distract anybody from walking, in their purpose. But see, I have to disconnect from people like that. Like the apology is cool. Thank you for taking, accountability, but I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. And I don't really have time for people to have access to me in that capacity, mess that up and then try to spin the block and be like, oh, I apologize. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't have time for that right now. It's like things that I have to do. And I feel like the right people that are supposed to be in your life, they're not going to put you in those type of positions. That's just how I feel. You could feel different, but that's how I feel. Because when I love you and I care about you, I mean that. I'm not about to play about you, and I'm not about to let you play about you. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna pour into you. I'm gonna speak into you. If you come around me and you having a bad day or you going through something, I'm gonna speak into you. Whatever God gives me, I'm not gonna gatekeep it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's too many people around you that God has called them to pour into you. God has called them to empower you. God has called them to speak into you, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it because they don't like you. They didn't do it because they don't want you to win. They didn't do it because they don't want you to get ahead of them. But they know exactly what's down on the inside of you. They know exactly who you are. They know exactly how great you are. And that's why, you know what, we gotta appreciate great people. Cause it's not a lot out here, y'all. A lot of great people are watching me right now. It's not a lot of great people out here. We gotta hold on. We gotta hold on to the ones that we got. This is a cold world out here. I laid down there and I said it is a freezing cold world out here. People you handle you any type of way, and you ain't been nothing but good to them. You see what I'm saying? They will handle you any type of way, treat you any type of way, talk to you any type of way, any type of way, and then lose you, and then be apologizing like that. Then be trying to get in good like that. But why couldn't you realize what you had in front of you when it was right in front of you? And guess what? I realized that some people don't want good people. We strive every day to try to be good people. You see what I'm saying? And we think like that's the move. Like I'm gonna be this great person, and I'm gonna strive every day to be this great person, this empowering person, this positive person. You know why? Because it's enough foolishness and evil and darkness going on in this world. I don't want to be dark. I want to be light. I want to be light. But guess what I realized on this journey? Everybody don't want light. People are comfortable in dark. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I don't know who needed the confirmation. You've been an amazing person. You have showed up, baby. You have empowered, inspired. You have went above and beyond, thinking you was doing the right thing. But guess what? You were. You are. The enemy's the only person that wants you to feel like you ain't doing the right thing because he don't want you to do the right thing. He don't want you to save these people because that's what you're doing. You're saving these people. You're pouring into them. You're helping them. You're pulling them out of depression. You see what I'm saying? You saving them from destructing themselves. You're showing them something different. I just want whoever to know that, listen, what you did wasn't in vain. I don't know who needed that. What you did wasn't in vain. And don't feel bad for being a great person. Some people out here, they don't want great people. They are okay operating in chaos. Life is not supposed to be chaos. Life is not. Wait, come on, y'all. God is not a God of confusion. Life is not supposed to be confusion. Relationships are not supposed to be confusion, arguing, fighting all the time. That's not normal. That's not normal. Relationships and marriages and friendships and familyships are supposed to be peaceful. They're supposed to be helpful. They're supposed to be empowering and inspiring and motivating. Do you know that we have operated in darkness and confusion for so long? We think that's normal. It's not. You think being in a relationship with somebody, you're supposed to be cussing them out all the time and getting smart? No. God didn't bless you with that person for you to be mishandling them and cussing them out and reminding them of their shortcomings. God bless you with that person to love them because you have a powerful love down on the inside of you. That's why God blessed you with that person. Do you know some of y'all was down bad, hurt, needed healing? You wasn't surrounded with nobody but people that didn't want you to win. You was depressed, you was sad, you was miserable, you was angry. And then God bless your life with somebody amazing. And some people fumbled that. Some people took that for granted. What did I tell y'all a couple weeks ago? Old ways will not open new doors. You cannot apply old ways to new blessings. You listen, you got to let that part of you die. That prideful part, that ego part, that I'm this and I'm that. Listen, baby. God don't have no respect to person. God don't care about none of that. God know what we need. So that's why he placed certain people in our life. Somebody told me the other day, oh well, I don't feel like talking about my one of my audiobooks, my new audiobook. It didn't even drop yet, but I had kind of put out there, oh, I don't think that I should pay for God's word. I don't think I should. I said, you're not paying for God's word, you're paying for my gift. What do you mean? God said my gift will make room for me. So you'll go and you'll pay for the enemy. Oh, you'll pay for what the enemy got going on all day. All day. But you won't pay for something that God brings to the table. You won't sow into the kingdom. What are we talking about? I think that's the most powerful thing I said today. People will go and sow into the enemy. They will sow into darkness, but they will not sow into light. They will not sow into God. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. The most ridiculous thing. As much as we spend money on frivolous things all the time, things that bring things that have no value, things that ain't gonna take us to the next level, they're not investing in us. We freely spend money on those things. But we won't spend things. We won't spend in the kingdom of God. We feel like it's so crazy that people feel like the kingdom of God should be free. And I'm not saying pay to go to church. I'm not saying pay for somebody to pray for you. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. But people will never complain paying for what the enemy puts in front of their face. And that's so crazy. But I told that person, if you don't want to get my new audiobook when it comes out, don't get it. Don't get it. But God told me my gift will make room for me too. And this is my gift. Speaking is my gift. Empowerment is my gift. It's my gift. Period, point blank. You know? Hey, Freddie. Oh, thank you, Karina, so much. I appreciate that. Really, y'all. I really don't like people to I don't have a cash app, but I don't like people to cash app me. If anything, support my business, become a member on my channel. That's how you can support, this platform. Become a member of my channel. Buy an audio book, buy from my academy. Grind and Royal Academy is mine. That's my baby. If you want to start a business, I have business resources on there. If you need business coaching, I'm about to drop a package, for new entrepreneurs. That's how you can support, me and everything that's going on. Once Grind and Royal Academy gets up and running, like I would like it, I'll be starting to offer grants for people. So I'll be doing a grant. I'll be doing a rental assistance and a utility grant that's in honor of my grandmother that just passed away. I will also be doing an entrepreneur grant that's in honor of my grandfather. My grandfather died many years ago, but he was an entrepreneur, so I'm doing a grant to honor him as well. I will also be doing a grant specifically for people that are becoming home from being incarcerated. I want to fill in the gap where there's not a lot of resources. You see what I'm saying? So that's what Grind and Royal Academy is doing. Like I said, I've been working around the clock on this, to see where I can fill in, where there's need at in our community, because I want our community, to be better, and I want us to be greater, and I want us to have resources, so that's why I created Grind and Royal Academy. Oh, we did, Jackie? Awesome. Yeah. Did she pay for her Bible? Exactly, Sheila. Exactly. And it's a shame we don't pour in and we don't support, people out here that's really, doing God's work for real. You see what I'm saying? Like really doing it. I've had some people that are content creators like me, come to me like Shalakimi, like I'm really struggling, like I'm trying to press forward, and I'm like, I know, just keep going. It's not in vain. Just keep on going because God got us. God really got us. Um, right, right, Michael. Hey, Michael, great morning. But I just wanted to, express those things. You know, um, we have to embrace great people. I've learned through this journey, y'all, and it's so crazy. People are not used to great people. They're not used to great people, good people. They're not used to empowering people. They're just not used to it. And I'm not holding it against people because they're not used to that. But it's a time now in this world where you have to recognize who God's placing in your life. Because if you fumble them like that guy did, now he's trying to beg. He's blocked though, but he was trying to beg. I don't got time for that, baby. Know what you got when you got leukemia. Know what you got when you got me. That's all I asked. I don't think I ask people, for much. I enjoy loving on people, I enjoy empowering people and inspiring people. I enjoy it. I just enjoy being me. And I've realized y'all no lie, I can't even make this up. If I'm making this up, God could strike me down really. I've got a few apologies, over the last couple months. And I expected them though, but it's kind of disheartening sometimes when people have to lose you to realize who they had. It's real disrespectful to mishandle people too. It's very disrespectful. Um excuse me, it's disheartening as well because people don't recognize when God is trying to shift their life into a whole different direction. You see what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. I just realized that people will, let me tell y'all something. In these seasons, people have made me feel bad. Sorry, y'all. People have made me try to make me feel bad for being a good person. Try to make it seem like I did something wrong. It was my fault. Oh, like you just think you're perfect. And I'm like, I don't think I'm perfect because I don't want to run around here treating people messed up. I don't want to run around here tearing people down. I don't want to do that. Like that's not perfect. Do you know that's how we're supposed to be as people? We're not supposed to be running around here kicking people when they're down. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not how we are supposed to be. I don't know where we learned that behavior from, but that's not who we're supposed to be to each other. And I've sat around and I'll be like, well, what did I do wrong? And I had to snap out of that because that's a distraction, y'all. I don't know who's been feeling like that. Like, well, what did I do wrong to this person? It's a distraction. It's a distraction, baby. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything but be good to them. And it's crazy. People will run away from good. They will run away from it. They will push it away. They'll get smart with you. They'll start disrespecting you, and you just end up like, what? Hold up. I'm not even here. I have to let people know all the time. I'm here. I'm love and light. I'm peace. I came to love you. I didn't come here to harm you. I came here to empower you. I'm here so when you going through those moments, I'm gonna be right by your side while you go through them. Like that's what I'm here. I'm not here. I don't know what's going on, but that's not what I'm here for. I've had people, no lie, y'all be like, I just wasn't used to the love that how you love me. I loved it, but I just didn't know how to accept it. I don't know how many people watching me are like that. Like you don't know a genuine love. So it's like when you get it, you push it away. You sabotage it. You can't just accept a genuine love, someone that truly cares about you. Relationship, marriage, friendship. It's like people out here so against each other, so against each other, haven't healed, and they messing up their own blessings. And then once that person is gone, I don't know why that is. It doesn't hit a person until you walk away, until you say, you know what, I'm done because I can't be. I've come too far, and I'm speaking for me. I've come too far to be the woman that I am. I've done the work. I've done the work, and the work hurts. Do you hear me? The work hurts. I had to be accountable. I had to take responsibility. I had to change some of my ways. It was a lot that I had to do. If I wanted to be, if I wanted to be in environments that was fruitful. Let me tell you why a lot of y'all are not in environments where you are fruitful because you are not willing to let the old you go. You are not willing to let those parts of you go. So you can't go in spaces where you're going to be fruitful because that old part of you is going to mess things up for you. A lot of y'all have not met your person because you won't let those old ways go. Some of y'all are with your person and y'all going to mess up that person because you won't let those old ways go. You won't let those people around you stop trying to encourage you. Let me tell you something. I don't know who this is for, but baby, let me tell you something. God bless you with that amazing man. It ain't your fault he didn't bless your sister, your cousin, your mom, your grandmom. That don't got nothing to do with you. You are an individual. God blessed you with an amazing man for the simple fact that he knows that you are going to treat him amazing. So you have to stop listening to outside sources. I don't know who that was for. Stop letting people be in your business. Stop letting people sit up and disrespect your man, your husband. Stop doing that. Because you got the answer for that too. You hear me? You got the answer for that too. Keep letting people disrespect your man or your husband, and you got the answer for that. Because God's like, I blessed you with him. And you chose to follow what your mom said and your sister said and your cousin said, and they single. And they single, baby. Ain't a man in sight. Ain't a man that want to deal with them. Okay? To the men. You got a great woman. You have a great woman, genuine, loyal, love it. Be by your side through anything. But some of y'all still want attention from the village. Some of y'all still want attention. Listen, because I ain't come to be nothing but real, baby. Why would you want attention from people that don't give a damn about you? I want to know. Please tell me, why would you come on? Babe, I need y'all to be in your right mind for you fumble the blessing and you be like him. You hear me? Apologizing and get blocked. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, them women that y'all think that, oh, look good and it's a distraction. It's a distraction. They might look good, attitude nasty. They gonna cuss you out. Some of them want to use you. They only want you for what you can do for them. Come on, let's talk about it. People are sitting up fumbling great people. Come on, some of y'all men are fumbling great women. For what? For what? For the wrong attention? Because a lot of y'all are going for the wrong attention. That's what it is. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Right. Some people don't want a good person, right? And people get tired. And people get tired, but baby, let me say some of y'all men something. Y'all, listen, if you don't wake up and you don't see what you got in front of you, and you don't see what you got in front, I told my ex one time, I said, do you know that it's a man in your same situation praying for somebody like me? I sure did. I sure did. Baby, listen, you ain't about to play in my face because I'm too good. But it's a man in your situation praying for somebody like me. Praying for what you taking for granted. It came to pass. It came to pass. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. I don't feel like, listen, y'all, I don't feel like I'm just, so great and I'm just so above God's blessings. I don't feel like that. I look at the people that God placed in my life as a blessing and I treat them as such. I treat them as such. I'm not about to disrespect God. I'm not about to play with God. I'm not about to sit up here, right? And treat somebody messed up and then go to God and be like, oh well, God, can you bless me? What? No. That's not how it works. Show God that you're a good steward over the blessings you have in front of you. What did I tell y'all? Great women, listen, it ain't a lot of great women. It ain't a lot of great men. You're going to meet one great woman, baby, that treats you different from any other woman that you're going to be like, dang, I didn't even know this type of love exists. I didn't even know nobody could care about me on this level. Like, I feel great. This person make me feel. Why would you want to play with that? Women, why would you want to play with that? Tell me, why would you want to play with that? Friends too. Friends too. God is putting good people, great people in your life. And they're being taken for granted. Some of y'all are the ones being taken for granted. And y'all great people, good people, come from good backgrounds. In us good people, like, we love ourselves, we know our worth. Not only that, we're in tune with God. You see what I'm saying? So we know better. If we know that love trumps everything. We know that, we know better than to sit up and take somebody for granted. We know better. I'm trying to realize why the rest of y'all watching don't know better. Why? Why don't you know better? A lot of y'all gonna be like that person in my DMs, apologizing. And now want to do something special for me. You had a long time to do something special for me, and you didn't do it. You had a lot of opportunity, but you have to be careful with having the opportunity, because you may look up and you don't have that opportunity no more. You got to watch that person go be happy with somebody else. Do you know he told me before that message? He told me, I don't. The way you treated me, I don't want you treating nobody else like that. I don't want you. I don't want nobody even really have access to you. And don't be, doing the things for, another man that you was doing for me. You don't get that. What? Excuse, baby, you don't get that call. Because if you felt that deep about it, you would have appreciated me when you had me. Then you wouldn't have to worry about sitting up thinking at night if I'm treating somebody, amazing like I was treating you. I said, baby, you lost your mind. But I said, guess what? The things that, me, you went through, I said at the end of the day, I didn't let that scar me. I learned from it. I stood back from that situation. I said, what I'm gonna learn from this? Baby. Not I'm gonna be depressed, not I'm gonna be crying. No, what can I learn from this? Because I'm about to walk away from this and be better. Guess what? I'm about to walk away from this situation and get ready for my husband. But I told him, I said, guess what? You ain't got to worry about me treating him the way I treated you. I'm about to treat him greater, baby. Oh, I said what I said. Oh, I'm about to treat him greater. I said I had a lot of time to prepare, because I didn't sit back and say, oh, all men are nothing because of what we went through. I didn't say, oh, I'm done with relationships. I'm done. No, I'm not. I'm not done with nothing. I know what I want. I want that beautiful marriage. You see what I'm saying? I want that marriage where we serving God and we doing the right thing and we pouring into the community and we happy. You see what I'm saying? I want that. I'm not letting somebody that didn't appreciate me keep me from that. So guess what? I didn't walk away bitter. I didn't walk away like that. I didn't walk away tearing men down. Y'all didn't even see me post about it on social media. Y'all see me talk about and what I was learning from that, what I learned from it. I'm not about to look at what it did to me. What can I learn from this? How can I be better from this? But guess what? All in all, God, the mindset God gave me is to walk away from this situation and heal from it. But take what you need from it and learn. Not walk away from that situation and be hurt and in pain and angry and let the anger consume you, that keeps you from being married, that keeps you from your person, that keep you from meeting somebody amazing, somebody that makes you feel amazing. You hear me? You don't let that situation keep you from that. You don't give that situation the type of power over you like that. But like I told him, baby, I'm going to treat him greater than I treated you. That's what the situation did to me. It just made me want to go and treat the next man greater. That's it. That's it. It didn't make me feel like I want to give up. I don't know who on here feel like they just want to give up because that person betrayed you. They played in your face. They treated you so bad. Don't let them, baby. Don't you ever give them no power over you like that. Maybe you forgot who you are, but I'm here to remind you of who you are. You better get up and dust yourself off and keep on moving. Cause you too amazing and you too great for that. That's what the enemy wants. He don't want you to be married. He don't want you to be in that loving relationship, that relationship, baby, that listen, the relationship gonna be so loving and so caring. You ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. You gonna be like, is this real? Can somebody pinch me real quick? Am I being punked? Because baby, that real love is about to show up. You hear me? That genuine love, that caring, that love that's going to go through anything with you and stand right by your side. That love that's going to encourage you, inspire you, pay attention to you, be in tune with you, support you. You hear me? That's the type of love that's about to show up. Some of y'all already got it. Don't fumble it. Don't lose it. Then you, baby, let me tell you something. God will give you a front row seat. Listen, God will give you VIP. He'll give you VIP tickets. Fumble somebody great. Take somebody great for granted. He gonna give you VIP seats. You gonna have all this. You gonna have unlimited snacks. You gonna listen. You gonna have souvenirs and everything when God get done with you. You gonna have all of that into that person's life now with somebody. You gonna see them loving on somebody else. You gonna be thinking like, dang, they loving them like they was loving me. Now, why would you want to lose that? Baby, the shape that people's in out here, why would you want to lose that? I had my brother was telling me, he's my brother from another mother. He was like, let me tell you something. He said, I'm not letting, he said, these girls roll up in my inbox and hey, handsome and all. They said, I got a wife and a daughter. I got a beautiful family. I'm not about to play on my wife for none of y'all. I got a great thing at home. I said, bro, I said, let me say it don't get no realer than that. He said, yeah, I'm not about to. He said, my wife's amazing. He said, she my headache. He said, but she my love too. He said, she been there for me through everything. He said, I'm not about to disrespect her for these. I can't say what he said. He said, but they know I'm married. And they come in my DM and try to get with me. So I'm not messing up my blessing, messing up my happy home for nobody. He said, is it happy every day? No, he said, majority of the time it's happy. He said, do we have our problem? We sure do, like everybody else. He said, but that don't make me love her no less. Because in the moments of my weakness, she was there. Them girls in the inbox wasn't there. I said, I know that's real. I know that's real, bro. And stand on it. But guess what? We all should have that type of mindset. When we got a great thing, we should all have that. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Martin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Karina said, I love my husband because of how he's acted when things have been horrible, not just because of how the good times are. Exactly. 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 Shaniqua, hey, good morning, Queen. Shaniqua said, I'm hearing everything you saying right now. Yeah. I'm just saying. I know I've said a lot because I haven't, been live in a couple of days. But it was so many things in my spirit that people, needed, and I want you to have it because I want y'all to be better. I want you to know your worth, you know. Um, I want y'all to be loved correctly. You see what I'm saying? I want you to be cared about. I don't want nobody to feel like they're going through things alone. I don't want that for you. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to go through anything alone. God has a person for you. Some of y'all may already be with this person, and you need to wake up. You need to wake up before you lose a great thing. I promise y'all, listen, y'all, there's not a Section 8 waiting list of people. Did y'all hear me? A Section 8, there's not a Section 8 waiting list of people ready to show up for you, ready to love you, care about you, be there for you in them bad times, stand by your side. That's not what's going on. I promise you. There's not a line wrapped around your house of people that's sitting up waiting to be there for you. It's That's not the reality. That's not the reality. I promise you that. I promise you that's not it. That's not it. It's not. So it's like when you come across somebody great, somebody good, why wouldn't you hold on to them? Why wouldn't you nurture and build up that relationship? Why wouldn't you put in the work? Come on. Think about it. Think about it. I'm riding a single road for right now, me and God, and that's cool. Cause I've been through that. I've been through my season of singleness. You know what I mean? Um, it was the greatest season of my life. I went into my season of singleness when I went to God. I'm like, God, I'm gonna be somebody's wife. I need you to, you know, I need you to prepare me to be somebody's wife. I don't want to keep being nobody's girlfriend, you know, but I want to be a great wife though. I want to be a supportive wife. I want to be empowering. I want to be inspiring. Um, I want to be there for my husband how he needs me to be there, for him, and him be there for me how I need him. And we're a team. This is my conversation with God. Like, God, I want to be a team. I want me and him to build an empire. You know what I mean? If he wants to, if he has goals and dreams, give me the things that I need to be able to help him with that. Give him what he needs to be able to help me with, with what I got going on, my goals and dreams and stuff. That was my conversation. My conversation was, oh, men ain't shit, or all men are dogs. And no, that's what the enemy wants you to think. So you never get married. The enemy wants you to think that so you don't never get into a relationship. So you never be able to identify your person. The enemy is trying to trick you. He wants you to think that about men so you never experience the love that God has for you. I just came to be real. I just came to be real. That's why I do not have that type of mindset. I do not have that type of attitude because at the end of the day, I know the conversation between me and God before I went into my season of singleness. I know the conversation I had with God. I remember like it was yesterday. There's no room for me having a mindset of men ain't shit. There's no room for me having a mindset that, oh, well, all men are dogs. I don't have time for that. I don't have room for that. I know what I asked God to prepare me to do, and I've done the work. I've done the work. Period, point blank. Thank you so much, Marquez. I've done the work, period, point blank. I didn't want to be bitter. I didn't want to be negative. I didn't want that. I wanted the family unit. Even if I have to come together with my person and we blend our families, that's what I want. I didn't I didn't want to join that negative Nancy, men ain't nothing. And I don't believe that there's some great men out here. Great men, respectful, loving, empowering, supportive. They're out here. But as long as you have a mindset that they're not, you're never going to run into one. Sis, I need you to change your mindset. I need you to change your mindset. And when you change your mindset, From that to there's some great men out here. God is going to bless me. God didn't forget about me. Watch. Watch how your life change. But right now, with that mindset you adopted, God cannot bring no great man into that space. He's not bringing a great man into that space to be abused mentally. He's not doing that. For you to project all your hurt and pain from past relationships on that man, he's not putting that man in that type of position. It's going to mess it up. It's going to mess it up. But watch, when you change your mindset, you change your life. And it's such a beautiful thing. And that's all really, not all, but that's, what God has been, telling me to tell y'all and to come on this platform and to speak against what the enemy's trying to do. The enemy don't want you to get married. He don't want you to be one. He don't want there to be an amazing black man in that household for them children. And I'm gonna just say this: they're building prisons. They're not building schools. They're building prisons to put our children in. With that great black man in that household, he's blocking those children going to prison. He's blocking your sons from going to prison. You hear me? He had God has gave black men the spirit of authority. And so many people, I don't even know who this is for, but so many people are saying, oh, don't listen to no man, don't be submissive to no man. And why not? God has given them the spirit of authority over the family. God has told the black man to lead the family. Who are we to go against that? Keep letting these feminists and all these people that's working for the devil, sold out for the enemy. Let them keep telling y'all that BS. Don't be submissive. Okay, take the word submissive out of there. I'm going to listen to my husband. I'm going to listen to my man. I don't know what God put down on the inside of him to lead our family. If I go against my man, I'm going against my husband. I'm going against God. Think about it. The enemy didn't want black women to think that deep. God went, oh, I'm not being submissive. He ain't gonna control me. Control you? It's not about control. It's about the spirit that God gave them to lead the family. Just like, what God blessed us with, us black women, with our intuition. He's blessed them with gifts too. But guess what? Our gifts work together. And that's what the enemy don't want. That's what people don't want. A black woman's and a black man's gift to work together. Because we have something so powerful down on the inside of us that will unlock things in a black man that he didn't even know was there. The right black woman unlocks the greatness inside of a black man. You hear me? Come on now. We got to do better. We know what these people's agenda is. Their agenda is to go against God. That's what their agenda is. To cancel God. You can't cancel God, though they could try. Can't cancel God. He rules all. He's set higher than all of them. I don't care what their title is on this earth. They got to answer to him. Period. They got to answer to him, and they better not come up against you. Because he's not having. Right. Yes. Kawan. God has blessed black men with the spirit of leadership. It's so disheartening sometimes when you hear black women, he won't control me. And the enemy, I just be like, the enemy got them. The enemy got them. Got them. They so far gone. They gone. And that's not how God wanted things to be. You see all these single parent, single mom households. And what's the boys doing? The boys is turning to the streets. They getting locked up. There's no authority figure. There's no authority figure. There's no black man in those households to be like, no, to teach that child up right, to be a disciplinary for the authority. Let me tell you something, boys. I don't care if this their real dad or not. Boys listen to a man. Do you hear me? Women, what did I tell y'all before? Women, us women, we raise children emotionally. I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind being an example. You hear me? We raise them up emotionally. And black men raise the children with authority. It's a difference. With my boys, I'ma be, yeah, you know what I mean? They know not to be disrespectful and because I'm their mom and play with me and stuff like that. But I raise them emotionally. That's why they're supposed to be, a woman and a man, because we both pour different things into children. You see what I'm saying? Me, the emotional part, the comforting part, the motherly part, and then the father come in. Yeah, he's emotional and he's loving, but he's authority. The man of the house is authority. And let me tell you something. Those boys listen to that authority. You hear me? They don't play around. They don't play around. That's why our men are needed. That's why they're needed in the households. Because they're not playing. Those men are supposed they are authority figures for a reason. And what women are doing now is teaching children to treat men like a financial plan, just like a provider. No, black men are more than a provider. Do you hear me? Way more than a provider. They're not just there to take care of in that type of sense. They're there to teach. They're there to set authority and boundaries in the household along with us. But we're out of sync. We're out of sync. We just are. I'm gonna be lenient with the kids. I'm gonna be lenient. I'm gonna spoil them. I'm a woman. I'm emotional. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how to really raise children from an authority aspect like a man would know. I don't know that. I wasn't blessed, with that. I do the best that I can, but I do understand that my children need an authority figure. That's why I never try to keep my boys away from their fathers, because no matter what we went through, my children still need their fathers. No matter what's going on, they still need their fathers. There's things that they need to learn from them that I cannot provide. I can't provide that. I don't listen. There was a lot of women telling me yesterday, oh, I've raised both my kids. I'm the mom and the dad. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You're the mom. You're the mom. You're not the dad too. You're the mom. You're the mom. Those children still, let me tell you something. I'm just gonna say this. A deadbeat mom is a mom that keeps the children away from the father for no absurd reason. That is a deadbeat mom to me. Children need both parents. They need both parents. If children didn't need both parents, let me tell you something. God wouldn't have created things like that. If God felt like, oh well, children only need a mom or only need a dad, that's how He would have created things. He didn't create things like that. He didn't create things like that. And who are we to tell God that He's wrong for the way that He created things? He's not wrong. Children need both parents. People need to start co-parenting more correctly. Think about the children. That's who it's about. It's about them. You know, Karina, I can't imagine trying to teach my son how to pee right or how to wash himself. I'm sure my husband would know better. Exactly. Exactly. We need more women that understand, what role that a man plays. You know, we need that. And men, we need y'all to know what role that we play, is where. And that's why we are supposed to be together and raising children, And some households are blended, and blended households are fine, you know. Um, but effective relationships with, the other parents is a given too. I don't feel like as a woman, if I'm with somebody that I have to automatically, hate who has kids too. And nah, like that's not even me. We definitely need to, communicate, and things like that, because there's children, involved. And I hope that a lot of people get there. We need to be doing things like that. Don't let this world make you feel like you automatically have to hate somebody that your kids' dad has kids too, or your husband got kids too. Like it doesn't. I promise you, it doesn't have to be like that. I know a lot of people that I'm, friends with and cool with, very cordial with the other parent, very, very cordial, you know. Um, but yeah, I just hope things get better. And I'm gonna keep speaking out about these type of things and having these type of conversations in these spaces because I want things to get better, in our community. I want people to be happy and loving and caring, and I want to see our families growing. Our community, the Black community, is the most oppressed community. A lot of our men are imprisoned. Some, are in prison with too much time for their crime. Some are in prison for a crime they did not commit. Some men are in prison and what they really needed was rehabilitation. What some of them really needed was mental health, services and things like that. You know, um, we do have a lot of single parents raising children alone. I feel like there's been so many things poured into our community to make us oppressed, that that's why we're functioning the way that we're functioning. And that's why I feel like conversations like this is needed, and many other conversations, so we can be better, so we can be better and be focused, and we can understand the roles that we play in our community. We don't always have to be confrontational with each other. We don't always have to argue. We don't have to do that. We can definitely act in love and want to understand, want to effectively communicate, want to get on the same page, want to be loving towards one another and support one another. We can be that, and we can become that. And I believe in that, for our people. I want us to be better towards each other, even if we don't know each other, seeing each other and be like, hey, how you doing? That's how I be, yo, when I be out. I'll be like, hi, how you doing today? Some people look at me crazy though, and then they double back like, do we know each other? I'm like, no, I'm just saying hi. And they be like, oh, okay, I'm not used to that. And I'm like, yeah, I just like the you don't know what type of day somebody having, and that smile that you have and that hey, how you doing? That might change their day around and change their mindset and stuff. And might, they might have a better day. But I don't want us to see each other and be mean mugging each other, y'all, and not liking each other and things like that. And another thing I want to talk about, like, I feel like we let a lot of things, divide us in our community. And if you pay attention, a lot of other communities aren't operating like that. And that's why I say we're the most oppressed. We allow religion and beliefs to divide us. Certain things that we're involved in, divide us. There's so many things that try to divide us. But it doesn't matter what religion that you practice or you believe, we should still all love each other and respect each other. You know what I mean? It don't matter what type of organization that you belong to, and somebody else might not be in that same organization. It doesn't mean that you have to hate somebody because they're of another, organization or anything like that, or because somebody might live their life different, and that doesn't automatically mean that we have to dislike people, or those type of things were put in place to divide us, as people. When we don't have to be divided. Um, we don't have to be. For example, I made a video during Ramadan, wishing all my family, friends, and whoever, a successful Ramadan. And people were like, "Why are you Muslim?" And I'm like, no, I don't have to be Muslim to to with somebody a successful Ramadan. I respect their beliefs. I respect the fact that they believe something. I actually I admire, how Muslim people pray. They are very disciplined, you know, and I'm like, I want a strong prayer life, like that. So, there's things that we can learn from other religions as well, you know. But we allow a lot of things to divide us, and we, like I said, we automatically feel like, we can't um, you know, like this person, deal with this person. That's not it. We gotta throw that mindset in the trash. You see what I'm saying? Like, we just have to. We just have to. But I love y'all. I love you too, Dante. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so if you want to, support my channel, please, think about becoming a member. I think my lowest one is like $4.99. That will help me a great deal. That'll help me a great deal. I'm working on right now saving money for the down payment to buy a house. I'm saving for. I'm getting equipment little by little, y'all, for the media. I'm doing that. Um, it's a lot of things that I'm putting together for us to be in place. So yeah, you can become a member for $4.99. Um, or you can get one of my audio books on grindingroyalacademy.com. Those are the ways that you can support my platform. But I love y'all so much. I'm gonna keep pressing forward, no matter what the situation look like. I just trust God. I trust God. Whatever you're going through right now, please just trust God. It's not in vain. What you're going through is not in vain. There's a big blessing coming. I need you to just keep moving forward. Don't give up. Giving up is not in you, baby. You are not somebody that give up. Giving up is not in your blood. You better get up, dust yourself off, and we're gonna keep on walking forward. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep on walking forward. I don't sing. I don't sing. I I don't sing. I probably sound a little funny today, y'all. Though. I've been wheezing all night long. So, and I'm about to take a treatment. I haven't took a treatment yet, but I'm about to take a treatment in a little bit. But I love y'all. I hope that, something in my live today has poured into you that makes you feel like when you log off of here, you holding your head up higher. You about to love on a whole different level. You know your worth. You see what I'm saying? You know what direction you're going in. This is confirmation for what you've been praying for. You're gonna move forward and continue to walk in your purpose, no matter what come your way, because you know God got you. But I love you. Shaniqua, thank you so much, Queen, beautiful Queen. Thank you. All the beautiful queens on here. I hope y'all have a great day and all the handsome things on here. Y'all have a great day and thank y'all so much for tuning in with on today. And I'm gonna have a new audio book coming out. But if you all the ladies, if you have not got my audio book, Can I Be Your Best Friend? I'm telling you, it's powerful. Go to grindingroyalacademy.com and get it. All my black men, listen to me right now. Y'all should all have black men only. Y'all should all have black men only. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna say. If you do not got black men only, you are doing yourself a disservice because it's powerful. Any audio book I put out, y'all, it's gonna be a short little snippet, but it's gonna be powerful and it's gonna be something that you can listen to whenever you need to. Whenever you need to. And people told me that they'd be like, Charlotte, sometimes I'd be like, I wish you would go live and they go listen to Can I Be Your Best Friend? They'll go listen to the Master Reset. They like, I'll go listen, to my black men only. So that's a audio recording that you can always have with you, and you can just always listen to. It's gonna pour into you every single time. So I love y'all, and y'all have a great day.